Chase Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Gamecocks will put total weather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Groupers offense will get the ball first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more
Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down. Another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. The Groupers will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So South Carolina's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The give on the inside. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Speeding down the left side. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jeffrey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got a man. It's Overton. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the back. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Cross. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They'll pass on the 46-yard field goal attempt and go for it here. It's incomplete, a 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking for space. It's Craig. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Hunt is on its way. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Overton. And he'll make his way out of bounds. Solid pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Cross. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played up.
Looking for the end zone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Thanks to that penalty, they've got a chance to move the chains on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jeffrey. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. The big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Moves away as he feels pressure. Firing to the right, complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Cross. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grab behind the line. It's Peters. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to fire. It falls incomplete, and will change into the field to get things started back up. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Leaves it with the back. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the groupers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll return it from around the 50. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him. You
can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Runs through the tackle. Breaks into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. The groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the groupers send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Punts it out of the air. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Gamecocks! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Turning it on. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The groupers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The option look. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The groupers decide to punt it away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Cross. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and
He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Hard running there. He's finally stopped and one down at the 15. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. And we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the...
And into the end zone. and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the groupers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch near the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Cross. They're working that left side. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. A first down for the offense. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Got it, looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The groupers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Using his legs to buy some time. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense getting set for first down. Dropping back, it's Cross. He's going to run it. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Quickly complete. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass.
And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The run to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Cross. Caught in the backfield, it's Overton. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The sure hands, it's Peters. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Offense at an empty set. On 4th down, looking to pass. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Pressure coming, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And the groupers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He takes it at the 45. And the returner will be knocked down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offense. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Gamecocks! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Coming out with it, it's Watts. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gonna run it. It's Craig. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. And the defense holds firm. Pick up at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Quicks. Flips it out on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field it close to the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Oh, he's got some space. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble. Has another 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecock. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
That just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that. No matter what they do, they're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They want to run this quarterback. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll leave it with him. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down.
And it's been a long game. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
They didn't block the punt, but the pressure definitely affected him as he got that one away. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, you can tell.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to throw, it's Wicks. Oh, they're after him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The groupers will call on their punt team. He's got it near midfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, it's Wicks. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Secures it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. To the air on 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Trying to make magic with his feet. Inside the 45. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Now the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Quick strike complete. Breaks into the open. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Got his man quickly. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So 1st down will open up the final period. Goes to the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Wicks. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Quick toss. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Running into the open space. Moving deeper into... territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Caught behind the line. It's Booker. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking to throw, it's Wicks. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They're dealing with a second. Long. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The play action fake. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Groupers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Quick pass on the fly motion. Finds a little space. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And that's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Hit as he throws. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back on the option, the give. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Here comes the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The groupers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And that quarterback can go, just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the groupers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run the option. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Turning it on. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The groupers will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught at the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Can the D deny them on 2nd? And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they did tack on the extra point. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Wants to throw. It's Wicks. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back.
Looking for a deep man. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better than...